Well, hello and welcome to Knife Delights. I've got a brand new canoe not a brand new, but a new to me canoe that I need to show. And it's of a unique brand. And it's got these nice wood inlays to it. But before I get to that and comparing it with this buck, we're going to set those aside for just a moment because I had a canoe that sprung a leak. Yeah, here's a buck canoe. It is the model 389. And you can see it's got these nice jig bone inlays. And this was one of my favorite carry knives. And this came out of the box so super sharp. And I just loved carrying and using this knife. But here a while back, the shield fell out. And luckily I found the shield. So I just thought real quick, we'll put this shield in. We'll get it ready to prepare before we go over these other two canoes. So what you want to do is you want to scrape out any of the extra glue that might be down in there and then clean off the backside. And I did sand it off some, kind of scruff it up. And before we put the super glue on, I'm going to take a little bit of just rubbing alcohol here. We'll clean it off just so we got a nice clean surface. Whoops, had to turn that dehumidifier off. So yeah, we just want to clean it off here. Make sure we got a nice clean surface. And we'll just let that dry for just a minute. Let that dry out. And we'll go back to the main focus of this video. This is a Starcrest canoe. And I have searched and searched and searched, but I do not know who made the Starcrest. It's believed to have come from Seki, Japan, an import. And to me it has kind of the hands of, well, you had Jim Frost and Jim Parker, and they had a lot of different knife lines out there, and they would contract with a manufacturer there in Seki, Japan, and give a name to the line and then just import the knives. And this is the model 3320, and it does say Japan down there. But I do not know for sure who was the original import company for this. Now, I did come up with a Star company that was out of Tennessee back in like the 70s or 80s or something like that. But I don't think it's the same company as this. So this is kind of an interesting find here. It's got that really nice engraving, or stamping, I should say. Laser engraving, maybe you'd say. Yeah. And again, it's Starcrest with a star above it. And we will look at the pen blade then. You know, basically your standard canoe pattern. I think it has some really rich, deep wood covers here. And I don't know what kind of wood that is, but it really looks like ebony to me, as dark as it is. Of course, you got your brass bolsters, brass pins. And we turn over on the back side there, got brass liners, and this is a single spring, where if we take a look at the buck here, it's a dual spring, so a spring for each blade. And this is out of their burlwood series. And I think they just knocked it out of the park with their burlwood series. And of course, both of these buck canoes made in China, contracted out of China and imported. But they're just wonderful knives. I have to say, I know people like to call things Chinese junk and this and that, but these knives are not junk. They are very good quality, especially for the price. Okay. I think that's dried off enough here. Let's set this shield back in here. I think I got my super glue ready. Whoa! Oh no! Oh no, Mr. Bill. Oh no. Man, that just really rushed out of there. I was not expecting that. Was not expecting that at all. That's way too much glue down in there. Oopsie. Oopsie. There's still a lot of glue down in there. Let me just... Now I've taken it all out. There, that's all we need. That's all we need right there. Okay. Take her. We're going to set her down in there. Press down on it a little bit. And we're going to let her dry. Okay. Got her shield back in there. Now she looks like a buck canoe again. Yeah. I have really missed carrying this. It's one of my favorite EDC knives. Okay, where were we? So when you look at these, with the single spring, you can see that the Starcrest is a much thinner knife. It is the standard, 3 5/8. Where'd my... Oh, here we go, right in front of me. I hate it when I hide things right in front of me. So you got your standard 3 5/8 length on the canoe. And it appears to be just about the same. I do like these brass bolsters on here, though. Now, I put a little oil in here, so the walk and talk, well, it lacks just a little bit. I don't know if I can clean these pivots out some more and get a little better walk and talk on it or not. It's not bad, it's not horrible, but this blade here just does not want to snap shut. And again, maybe a mineral oil soak would help clean that out. I've not done anything with this knife. Here we go. Yeah, it just does not want to snap close. The back spring does not look dirty or anything. So I don't know. Just kind of a lazy close on it there. I love how the patina is here on this brass. And I think I'm just going to leave that alone. I think I'm just going to leave it alone, just as is. But there is a nice canoe. And again, this is part of HT's Canoe Crew. Another video for HT's Canoe Crew. HT, thanks for starting this crew up. It's a lot of fun to participate in. And I just want to remind everybody to check out my playlist down here in the bottom right-hand corner. Hit that subscribe button. And, of course, go out and have a very delightful day.